This is an unprecedented miracle in aviation history. A passenger plane successfully made an emergency landing on a river. Incredibly lucky, thanks to Captain Sully's exceptional piloting skills, the fuselage was not torn apart, and there was no fire or explosion. The plane glided along the river, gradually coming to a stop due to the water's resistance. The passengers could hardly believe they were still alive. Although the grueling time had finally passed, the situation remained severe. It was the dead of winter in New York, with temperatures below freezing. Captain Sully quickly issued an evacuation order, telling passengers to put on life jackets and prepare to exit the cabin. As the cabin doors opened, river water rushed in, and the fuselage began to sink slowly. The crew could only arrange for passengers to stand on either side of the wings, awaiting rescue. There was a high risk of an explosion at this point. A frightened passenger jumped into the icy river, intending to swim to the shore over 1,000 meters away. But the moment he entered the water, he regretted it and used all his strength to return to the plane. The dutiful Captain Sully organized the evacuation inside the cabin and took out rescue blankets for the passengers to wrap themselves in. Just then, fuel leaked from the plane's tanks, quickly turning the river water black. Fortunately, a Coast Guard boat passed by, and the people on board threw them life rafts and life jackets. Soon, nearby boats also arrived at the scene to participate in the rescue. A police helicopter was the first to fly in after receiving the alarm. Police officers put on their gear, jumped into the river, and began rescuing the passengers who had fallen into the water. Meanwhile, Captain Sully risked his life, walking through the cabin despite the icy river water. After confirming that no passengers were trapped, he was the last to leave the cabin. The first thing he did next was call his wife to let her know he was safe. Looking at the plane gradually sinking into the river, First Officer Jeff remarked to Sully,
"I've never been so happy to be in New York in my life."
After reaching the shore, doctors examined Sully and found that his pulse was as high as 110. Then, the chairman of the airline's union came in and told Sully the good news that all 155 people on the plane had survived.
155.
155.
It's official. 155. 150.
Due to his heroic performance during the air disaster, saving 155 precious lives, Captain Sully became a hero in New York City, and this incident was called the Miracle on the Hudson.